Okay, so our topic today is property loan and advantages of financing. Before we invite our speakers, just talk about the property itself, which is one of the hottest topic, hottest investment assets that everyone actually are talking about in Malaysia all this while. So the signs of the financial distress in our country are actually going more clearer as the pandemic itself actually bites deeper into the Malaysia economy. So it results in a rising employment and shrinking incomes. So before we start, we would like to set up one poll to actually ask for your opinion. Which one do you actually, what is your take in the coming months or maybe coming years? How will the property industry in Malaysia doing? What is the performance? But let me tell you one fact, because we actually talk based on the fact. Because the recent reports announced by the Bank Negara and also the NAPIC, that the demand of subsale terrace houses, especially in the suburbs area, actually they rose 29% year on year in the first half of this year. So means that actually there's still a lot of demand in certain right products. Of course, we will see that the demand actually is still very slim for the high-rise building, but people start to actually put their focus on the landed property. Okay, now the question is, during this time, a lot of our people also worry they cannot get the loan. People say that I actually not talking about investment in property. Me, myself also, I have a cash flow issue already. So today we are so fortunate to invite this special guest speaker is Mr. Andrew Hui, who is the founder of the Smart Choice Solution, a mortgage outsource company. He has more than 20 years of experience in the mortgage line. And I actually know him, I think quite some time ago, because we actually worked out on a certain project. He's such a humble person, but so knowledgeable. But normally he say, no, I know nothing. But actually he knows a lot of things in this industry, 20 years of experience. So of course, today we want to actually dig up whatever he knows in his experience, so that we can actually learn everything that he knows in this short period of time. I know that is a short session, so without further ado, I will actually start to invite him. But before that, also one short introduction about his background also. At the moment, currently, he is also very active in the BNI. He is the organizing chairman of the BNI Malaysia National Conference 2020, which is last year. He's the head of the BNI Malaysia Events Council 2020 and also this year 2021. And he is also the BNI International Board of Advisor. So you can see that he has a huge, extensive of the resources that he can actually, he know a lot of the people. He actually also see a lot of different cases under him that he helped out, because he helped people to analyze, to compare, or to advise how to apply the property loans from different type of a bank. And the best part of it is he can actually help to let us apply for the best rate, but at the same time it's the shortest time. All right, so without further ado, I would like to invite Andrew. Andrew, are you on the line?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Roy.
Andrew is my good old friend that we are actually already in this, know each other for more than almost 5 years already. Okay, Andrew, let us start with this question, because all this while I have one question which I really feel sometimes is a bit confusion, sometimes is that I don't know what to do. So if let's say today, the current market, do you think that is it more difficult for us to get the loan, or maybe can you tell us more about how to apply the loan first before we go into the refinancing?
Okay. Thank you so much for your introduction. Wow, make me feel good. Later, I will order some grapefruit for you, Roy. Thank you so much.
I give you
okay. So regarding your question just now, recently this 2 years the MCO, so a lot of people are also facing a lot of problems. So the more important for us is the income document. If you know how to prepare your income document for the bank loans, should be no problem to get approval. Then later part you will come back to the refinance. So this MCO.
But my question is, do you think that is it more difficult if compared with the same document, but last year is easier, but this year is even more difficult to get it?
Okay, recently bank very tightened, so very hard to get approval also. But we still got the way. Submit the loan. Still got a lot of loan get approval also. Okay. So, but recently we do a lot of refinancing. So later we will tell more about this also.
All right, all right. Okay, so you'll go to your own slide, right?
Okay, can. So maybe I start my topic first. So okay, so everyone, sila duduk and jangan lali. This one teach by Agung. Okay.
We can't go anywhere also.
Okay, the first topic I want to go through is how to get start on the property loan. Okay, so property loan, the loan process actually is check the market value. Either you buy the property in sub-sales or refinance, the more important thing is you need to check market value. So because recently a lot of undervalued property at this moment. So if you really go and search, you can search the undervalued property. A lot of my buyer at this moment or rich client, they buy undervalued property now. Okay, so the second is the income document. So then after that we will review the income document. Then in order how to get the loan approval. Then number third, we do the secret report. So if you manage to check your secret report, so easy to know your commitment also. Because most of the people didn't print the secret report. My advice, if possible, you can go to print online because Bank Negara now is closed now. Okay, so because some of the people, maybe they use your information to apply, then a lot of information will be in the secret report. Later I will tell more also. Okay, so number 4, after done the secret report, then you need to check your whether which bank package is the best. So because bank got a lot of package, later I will go through also. Like maybe give you an example first. Because bank got term loan, semi-flexi, and flexi loan also. And which package is suitable for either for investment, for own stay, or for business purpose. Okay, so number 5, so bank will take about 5 to 7 days for approval. Okay, number 6, then for fully disbursement about 3 months for the freehold, 6 months about leasehold. Then after that, like what Roy said, the income document is very important. The more important is a fixed salary. Fixed salary, every bank also like to do also. But how about the commission earner, like maybe insurance agent, real estate agent, MLM, but still got few of the bank willing to take, like for example, Standard Chartered and Hong Leong, they like to do this commission earner. Then after that, for the self-employed, so this is the document that we want. But the more important is the supporting document. This pandemic, we do a lot of things is for the rental income. Then we also, if you have the fixed deposit or saving, it is considered as a high net worth. So you'll be much more easy to get approval, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then after that, this is the secret report. Like I advise is, if possible, you can print the secret report. Then you will know your commitment. Then in order for us to get the loan approval, because over here got one special attention account, because some of the maybe message bill, DG bill, or some of the credit card annual fees, if you forget to pay, they will come to the special attention account. Yes, it will take some time to get the loan approval because you need to settle first, then only get the settlement letter, then you'll delay a bit of time for the loan approval. So my advice, you can print the secret report. Okay, good.
But this part, if let's say it's just owing for just 1,000, 2,000, it still make a difference.
Yes. So banks like that, you need to go and settle, get the settlement letter, then you'll be easy to get approval. Okay, good. Then like what I said, different bank got different package. So like a lot of people know only got term loan, semi-flexi, and flexi loan. Like a lot of people maybe like term loan because of maybe the parents, okay, because they use the children to buy the property. So if term loan, you cannot cash out the money, but the parents, because of the money, maybe you bought the 1 million property, they pay 500,000. So use the term loan, so the children cannot cash out. If you use the semi-flexi or flexi loan, the children easy to get out the money also. But for the business owner or the investor, especially investor, either property, share market, or some private equity, yes, flexi loan will be much more easy suitable for the customer because they can cash in, cash out anytime. Okay, but just some charges about 10 ringgit only. So a lot of people like this way. Like recently, the share market is going up, so a lot of people go in already. After maybe 1 or 2 months, they come in again to put inside the loan. So for more detail, maybe during the Q&A, you can ask me more about this. Then, like for example, we also got zero moving costs because some of the customer, maybe they want to refinance, but lack of money already. We have got money to pay for the legal fees, disbursement fees, stamp duty, all this. So we will choose the zero moving cost to settle all this. At least the customer no need to get out the money at all.
Okay. There's something like they factor into the loan already.
Yes, yes. Because some of the bank is zero moving cost means it's free of charge already on the legal fees. Okay, so I go on. So actually, why refinancing? Okay, actually refinancing got 5 reasons. Number 1, consolidate all the loan into one. The next slide I will give you an example on this. The more important is we refinance to settle the highest interest rate, like for example, credit card, personal loan, housing loan. Okay, then beside that, we also lower the monthly installment. So I will use the next slide example. So later I will come back to enjoy the better rate, better cash flow, and emergency fund also. Okay, this slide, like just how I mentioned, that consolidate into one loan. So actually a lot of people got a housing loan, credit card, personal loan, car loan, and PDPDN also. But what we do is that consolidate. Okay, from the commitment of 15,000 becomes 6,007. Okay, then this customer with me about 5 years. So every year he buy one property also. Okay, maybe give you an example on this. Like I share with most of my people. So actually this customer got 4 housing loan. Okay, so the loan balance about 200,000, 100,000, 100,000, 200,000, and credit card about 200,000, personal loan about 110, and car loan also 90,000. So you see the old installment how much? So lucky the housing loan number 1, he bought Kerajaan Jaya house, about bungalow, worth about 500,000 20 years ago. Now worth about 2 million. Our refinance, we can cash out about 80% on 2 million, about 1.6. But this customer only need 1.2 only. The 1 million, we settle all the debts, like housing loan, all these things. Then he need 200,000 for the company cash flow. Need to pay the staff salary, order the stock. You can see the old installment over here, 1,500, 800. Add up together about 15,000, become 0. Here, 0. Then the new loan to the bungalow, about 6,007, let's see. So this 6,007, we also managed to come out to one financial institution, which didn't show in the checklist. Then with the 15,000 commitment, you can buy about 3 to 4 million property also, no problem really. This is one of the scenario. Okay, good.
Very impressive.
Thank you so much. Okay, like just now, the first scenario and second scenario I done already. So I just want to share about how to enjoy the better interest rate, better cash flow, like some of the people use for the business purpose, okay, education, renovation. Later I will tell is how to cash out for the new property for the new deposit. Then a lot of people now also cash out for investment like share market or unit trust. Then the last is the emergency cash. Why? During this pandemic, just in case anything happen, need use the money for hospital or afterlife, okay, service. So this is the money we'll use that. Okay, so I will share the example on this also. Okay, like this case, you see the date is 22nd September 2004. Remember, last time is BLR plus 0.25. That time, BLR about 6%. Okay, that is 2004. The loan amount about 360, lah. So BLR plus 0.25 about 6.25. Then in year 2021, so the rate BLR about 5.7. Actually, the rate is lower already. It's 5.95. But our current bank rate is 3% to 3.3, roughly there. Still got one bank can offer until 2.82% or so, but with a good profile. So we managed to refinance to the lowest rate to 3.2. So the per month about 1,543 per month only, compared to 196. Okay, so we enjoy the better rate now. Now, how to cash out for some money for like business purpose, for share or some deposit. For like what I said, 2004, the property value about 400,000. So loan amount about 360. Now 2021. So the property value, you can see over here, almost about 1 million. See, the loan balance about 230. Then refinance, we can up to 80% on 1 million, about 800,000. Okay, for 800,000, we minus out the loan balance. Actually, how much you can cash out is 566,000. So the loan installment about 2179. Okay, so in this case, actually we use a children name to support. That's why we can up to 35 years. Okay, so like Roy just now, we mentioned about the property, how to get 90% or 100% loan.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we have a solution.
Maybe we share about this, see how we can get more loan margin. Okay, so a lot of people like customer looking for 90. A lot of people also want to looking for 90% loan. But if they have the third property, if you can see, normally it's get 70% only lah. Okay, then after that, what we can do? Okay, you can see the method number 1. So they got 400,000 loan. Now the market value about 1.2. Then he got second loan also, the house, second house, so 300,000. So how to buy the third property with 90%? It is first method. So we refinance one to cover another property. How to do it? Yes, we settle the 300,000 by how? We refinance 80% on 1.2, about 960,000. Okay, the new loan now, because we can cash out about 960,000, we settle the 500,000, the first house. The second house, 300,000. Actually, we can cash out 160,000 for the deposit for this 90%. So you can see, the third property, we get 90%, still can cash out the money also. So the second method, so either we sell to the spouse or your relative. So the second house we sold already, then the third house, definitely we can get 90%. The third method, this is what we do the most in this pandemic. How? Okay, how we mark up. Maybe Roy, maybe I'll give you an example.
Yep.
You got 1 million property. Okay, you got 1 million property because maybe you face some financial difficulty. Like what I say, undervalued property now a lot. We managed to buy your property at 700,000. Okay, market value at 1 million. We managed to buy at 700,000. But maybe some of the rich client, they got a lot of money. When sign S&P, I give you 300,000 or 500,000. Definitely you will sell the house to me because you need the money to settle all the debts, all these things. So you can see. Then after that, S&P, I put 1 million. Okay, when the market value, I put 1 million, I go to apply the housing loan. So the loan margin is 70%. 70% means 700,000. But how much I bought? 700,000. So loan margin, 700,000. Actually, how much I can get is 100% loan margin. So during these 2 years, a lot of people using this markup to buy more property. That's why we have a lot of our clients in this pandemic, including myself also. Okay, so this is my sharing, right?
Okay, so for about this question, this is my question before we go to the Q&A. So they need to actually fork out the 300,000 first. After they get the loan, then only they get retained back.
Okay, for example, just now you mentioned is like in this case, so actually your market value is 1 million. We bought 700,000, but S&P will put 1 million. Actually, another side agreement, you need to put 700,000. You no need to pay anything also. But upfront, you need to pay the deposit, normally 10% on 700,000, 70,000. But normally you buy the undervalued property, sometimes you need to fall out a little bit more in order to buy the undervalued property. Like just how I mentioned, the S&P, maybe you need to fall out 100,000, 200,000 or 300,000. Because some of the customers quite rich, so in order to get the undervalued property. But at this moment, maybe you can go to your real estate agent, lot of undervalued property. So like I always like to mention Uncle Lim. Uncle Lim, I think, to buy a lot already. So like what I mentioned, he didn't find me to borrow loan at all. So I believe he buy cash.
But Andrew, I heard that you also recently bought quite a good acquired good properties. So maybe we can talk a little bit on the further details on in the market also. What is the thing that we actually are focusing right now? So any other thing that maybe you want to cover or maybe to share with us?
Okay. So for the refinance, after cash out the money, the more important is how you use the money. Must be disciplined. Like, because a lot of housing loan is flexi loan. So when go in, go out, a lot of people, wow, maybe greedy, they invest a lot of things, then we're really in trouble already. So my advice is after cash out must be very disciplined on the money. Okay, and use it wisely also. If maybe you can, like what I said, find Uncle Lim.
Okay, so thank you, Andrew.